Hello everybody, hope everybody's having a great day. This is a video that was a long time coming. I promised this you all, wow, like almost a year ago, probably like eight months or so ago, but obviously recent events have pulled me away and kind of got me sidetracked, but here we are nonetheless. Let's open up this chest of goodies, old memories. Optimus Prime, I think that the blue guys from the Toy Soldiers, but we are here. We are here to get you. Sunman, the strongest hero of them all. Still in good shape. I mean, this guy, 1986, 90s, rocking the flat top, got some battle damage on the rings, armor still on top. He has a sword and shield, which are somewhere, but you know what? He doesn't need a sword and shield. Got his big muscles and fists. Arguably the first black superhero toy. There might be technically someone from like the G.I. Joe line or something that predates him, but this is the leading man right here. This isn't a sidekick. This isn't a backup. This is Sunman. And let me tell you, it's actually a very interesting story. He was created by, I hope I'm not mispronouncing her name. I've always said Ila Eason. Recently I read an article that it was Wila Eason, but regardless, Miss Eason is the creator. It's a really good story. Her son was the inspiration for this actually. He's a 3-year-old. He came into her, he said, I can never be a superhero, Mom, because all my toys are white and I'm black. And so 6 months later, his mom was like, all right, we can fix that. And she presented him with Sunman. There's actually 2 or 3 versions of this toy. They have the flat top version. I think it might have been the second, either the second or the first one. There's one that's without the flat top. But I'll run you through this. It'll either be later in this video or a secondary video where we talk about the company she created, Olmec Toys. Really the first black company making black toys, other ethnic toys. It's a whole toy line. It's great. You can kind of see, look at his physique, very reminiscent of He-Man, type Rambo, big, super strong, muscular. But it was really a line that was ahead of its day, marketed for African-American youth in that demographic, also Native American, Latin Americans. There are 2 other toy lines which I might cover as well. I'm really just going to focus on the Sunman toy line. But there's a Cool Breeze toy line, which is a Cool Breeze and the Bronx Bombers, which is more kind of like military G.I. Joe-ish, as well as a Naomi doll, and I think Butterfly Girl, Butterfly Princess. But I'm just going to focus on Sunman today. Look it up. It's a really interesting story. So Olmec Toys is no longer around, but back at the time, it made big business, mid-'80s into the '90s, and was really a model that set other toy companies and made people step up their games, and still to this day. Now, you're not going to be able to buy this toy really online throughout the proper channels, but I'm sure eBay, I'm sure there's still some defuncts around, or if you get some creative toy manufacturers, they can help you out. You'll notice that his legs, they actually come out a little bit because this toy broke years ago, and my loving and awesome parents took it to this little store in Maryland, probably in somewhere Baltimore, Ellicott City, I'm guessing. That toy place, I'm sure, no longer exists. And they fixed it, so Sunman is able-bodied again. Pretty impressive. Like, a paint job still holds up. Like, you guys, this toy is over 20 years old, still in great shape, relatively. Armor's a little broken. I play with my toys. I'm not one of those guys who keeps in the box like it's a collector item. Toys meant to be played with. This is my guy. Look, I love a lot of superheroes. I love Spider-Man, Batman, and everyone else, but Sunman was by far the strongest and the coolest. There's actually 1 or 2 online comics that are free to read I'll put the descriptions below. I'll put a couple links. There's a couple blogs on this and a few articles and a tribute site that is not attributed to Miss Eason, but nonetheless, it exists and it's here to drop some knowledge on everybody. But look on, I don't know, look how a lot of this, if you believe it would have been hand painted back in the day, still holds up rather nicely. So before Blade, before Black Panther, before Jon Stewart, well, I mean, technically those characters are created before them, but they didn't have toys, okay? Like I said, I'll later on in the video or in the description, I'll do some research to see if there was a G.I. Joe or someone else that predated him, but really, like, as a premier superhero, it's like before Jon Stewart, Green Lantern, Black Panther, before they had toys, before they had action figures, there was really no one. Like, I don't even think He-Man had a side character like that. It's like, I'm thinking G.I. Joe would have really been the only one. There have been some comics created by black creators that predated him, and even Marvel and DC had some characters that predated him. But basically, 1985, Sunman was born. And he's the first. Like, he's not a sidekick, not a backup character, not a secondary character. He stood alone. He's got his own toy line too. His villain would have been Pighead, and I'll post a picture with all the sun protectors. But as promised, this is Sunman. Let me know if you have any questions. I might do 1 or 2 follow-up videos on this. Still looking good all this time, buddy. My guy. All right, everybody. Have a good one.